Welcome back to the channel. Puppy shenanigans. Are you gonna come over with it? You gotta walk away first. Come here. He had to make his debut. Alright, settle down. Don't want to get too crazy, alright? Lately, you've been knocking stuff over. Hey, take it easy with that tail. Oh, the heater just kicked on. Awesome. Love it. Alright, off you go. I was like, yes, it's quiet. There's no heater on. There's no air conditioning to worry about. No. I am to the toes on these socks. This is where I was, I believe, in the last video. I think I changed it. I'm not positive. One of them I might not have changed because they're about the same, and I think I was further on this one. I was closer to the toe on this one. Yeah, so I was probably at like right here because I had to put a couple more inches on it, and then they're ready for toes. They're sized for my husband now because I've decided I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. And 60 stitches is too much for me. So luckily I was already irritated and didn't want that sock anyway. But it's turning out really nice. He loves them. They fit him really well. The next thing is my Empire Star Wars beanie. That's how far I've gotten on it so far. I had to I knew I needed gray for this here. I think I need gray for other parts too, but before I left the house. And what did I do? I didn't get any gray before I left the house. So when I got here, I was like, oh no, I don't have any gray. What am I gonna do? And then I realized that I still have a lot of, like, I think 2 or 3 cakes of gray that I have for the blanket that will work just fine. So that's what I did. I hijacked some of the blanket yarn. I do need to put the bottom, some more onto the bottom of that blanket just to make it a little bit longer, but it is not going to take all 3 of those cakes, I don't think. He's chewing on his bone. I'm still unsure if this is going to fit, but I'm actually enjoying this pattern. So if it's too big, I can either hold it off for Oktoberfest and put it in that booth and make another one that will fit, or I can tear it all out. I probably will do the first option because that's a lot of work and it looks really nice. I'll probably just make a second one. I'm really enjoying the process. I know it's like I don't need hats now, although it is 45 degrees here right now. Probably today I'll need a beanie, a hat. I have my fishbone beanie for that though, so we're doing great. I have the next sock I want to make. I want to try for myself. I want to try making some Tabi socks with this big toe separate from the rest of the toes. I want to try a pair of those and see if I like them. And then for my husband, he has a pair picked out. You can't come over and get all up in my lap. He has a pair picked out in my Summerly book that he wants me to make him, and I have the yarn for it now. So I'm gonna cake that up and do that soon. I'll probably start that. I'll probably start my socks first, since he just got a new pair of socks that weren't supposed to be for him. I actually also need to make some other socks. I've had a few people asking, so I need to make socks for other people, I guess. All right, you're very nice. You're very lovable, but you're also very large. You can't come over here and force your way into the table area. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. So, those are some of the plans I have going forward. I don't have any other plans as far as any other makes, but I do have several whips that I still have to work on, so we will have plenty to do. I have to fix my ranunculus at some point. I have my, oh my god, it's a cardigan. It's in here. It's got the yoke. I got the yoke done, and that's it. I really need to get back into that because I really want that to be complete. But then the other day, I'm like, do I really want that yarn as a cardigan? Do I want to do something else with it? And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? It's already going into that project. Now you want to wind it out and pick something else? I originally wanted to make a skirt with it, but my dog here is a little bit on the messy side, and he's also very he listens when we're out in public, but he gives me a hard time sometimes if he sees a child or a dog. He wants to go say hi, and I don't let him, and I have to get, like, put my strength in it and make sure he doesn't go anywhere. So I don't really feel like skirts are a great idea for me at this point. I've never been one for skirts, but I don't know, lately I've been like, I want to wear cute dresses and skirts, but I don't have that option. I could do it, but then, you know, if I'm distracted making him listen and a wind gust comes along, woo, everyone gets a show. So, not into all that. So, what else? I think I have a couple other projects that I have I know I have other projects. I have a lace sock I have to do for my daughter that I finished one sock. It was way too big for me. So I told her that I would finish the second. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had yawning. I had to finish. I told her I had to finish the second sock and I would send her that pair. What else? I know there's more. I got a lot of yarn, advent yarn, to make a project with. I think I monkeyed up the camera when I moved it a little bit. So I need to make a final decision. I was planning on that one blanket, but I'm now debating that again. I haven't put my mind on a project for that I am 100% for. So stay tuned, I guess. You might see that again. What else? I know there's other stuff. But yeah, so I want to cast on 2 different pairs of socks, but I can't do them both at the same. I can do them both at the same time because I actually like to make his on the longer needles because his takes more stitches. These ones I did on the smaller needles here, and I was constantly fighting at some points during the heel when you had more stitches on the needle to keep them there because they kept poking off the edge, and I'd keep putting them back on. So I definitely need. I have longer needles that I can use for his. I think I want to get smaller needles. I haven't looked any of them up yet, but I do want to get some smaller needles for my socks because I feel like maybe that would be better. That would help as well. Oh my goodness, spit it out. This is the color that I want to make his socks in. He loves these socks. He thinks that they're the greatest thing. And if he doesn't have any to wear, he gets very sad. It gets very sad. I can't think of, oh yeah, I've got my vertebrae shawl I gotta work on, because that I pulled out and started again, so I gotta get back to work on that, because we're back to the first repeat rows. I went through the first whole set of repeats, and that's it so far on that, and I gotta do some more. I guess that's about it. So with that, I will let you all go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next one.